What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out an accessory that everyone should have. If you use a smartphone, if you use headphones, if you use a tablet, a smartwatch, a drone or basically anything that powers on, having an accessory like this is definitely a must. So what we have here today is called the Cuktech 10 power bank. This has a 10,000 milliamp hour capacity and it can output 150 watts. Now that 150 watts is combined from the two ports that we have at the top here. So at the top here we have a USB-C port and a USB-A port. From the USB-C port it can output 120 watts and 30 watts from the USB-A port. So combined 150 watts. Now something that you don't typically see with a lot of power banks or with any is how fast this power bank actually charges. So this supports 90 watt charging. That means that within 15 minutes this is gonna be at about 55%. So unlike most other power banks available on the market, this one charges very fast. Alright, starting with a super quick unboxing, the device comes in this box, a good looking box. On the front of the box we see a picture of the device, and turning the box around you can basically see all the specifications. So if you want to read everything out, definitely pause the video so you can see that better. Inside the box there, of course, you're gonna find the device. The device is right here. We have the user manual, however, this is extremely easy to use. And then we have this USB-C to USB-C 6 amp cable. So pretty simple, and everything is very straightforward because you basically just plug something in and it starts charging right away. The device itself is fairly light and about as big as a chocolate bar. If I put it next to my iPhone here, you can kind of see the size difference. So about as big as an iPhone, let's say. So small enough that it can actually fit in any backpack, any purse or anything like that. So whenever you're traveling, taking this with you is very easy because it is fairly small and it fits in very easy in any space. The power bank itself is mostly made out of plastic and it is very well built. Nothing shakes, nothing makes any noise inside it. So on the front here we also have a little screen. The little screen will show you how much battery you have and the input and the output. We also have a little button there. There are a couple of things that you can change from that little button. But basically whenever you plug something in, this will power on by itself, so you don't necessarily have to power this on before you plug something in. So you want to charge your phone, you take the cable, you plug it in the cable and this powers on by itself. The same happens if you're charging this, and again it really depends what charger you're using, but this can take up to 90 watts charging. So very fast charging, as I mentioned earlier. Alright, so when you plug something in to charge, the screen there will also show you how long it would take the battery pack to get depleted at that current output. So for example, if we plug these headphones, it would take pretty much forever because the headphones don't actually pull that much power. Obviously small battery pack in here. So right now it shows that it would get depleted in about 35 hours. However, if we plug my iPhone, for example, now this is almost full, so it's not gonna pull that much power, but the battery pack shows that this would get depleted in about 7 hours and it's dropping. It really depends how fast a device charges. Now all devices will charge differently depending how full the batteries are, how fast they can actually charge, so that timer will always be different depending on the device that you have. So right now the iPhone is pulling about 8.5 watts. So that means that the battery pack would get depleted in about 2 hours and 90 minutes at this current speed. So it really depends what you plug in. I've tried a lot of devices with this. And of course, each device will pull as much power as it can pull because not all devices can max out this power bank. So for example, this one is pulling 25 watts at the moment, 26, 28, 30, so about 30 watts. So it says here that the battery pack would get depleted in about 42 minutes at that output. So again, it depends on the device that you're charging. I've pretty much tried every device that I have at home plugged into this power bank because I was curious to see how much power each device can output, and the power bank can output as much as any device needs. So I don't think I have anything at home that would need to pull more power than this can output. So you can basically charge anything from this device. Tablets, laptops, headphones, pretty much anything that you can think about, you can definitely charge it from this. The price on this power bank is also quite good, taking in consideration all the features that it has to offer. And as always, there will be a link in the video's description so you can check it out. So one of my favorite things about this power bank is how fast it charges, because with all the other power banks that I have at home, I basically have to let them plugged in for hours so they can charge. Well, that's not the case. So this one actually charges very, very fast. Special thanks to Cuktech for sponsoring this video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.